Shadows of the icy legends were whispered from tongue to tongue, shifting shape over time, darkening with each retelling. But some were not merely spoken, they were lived. The empty ones belonged to such a tale. They were neither truly alive nor completely dead. The cold had erased their existence, stripping their bodies from the flow of time. Now they drifted like shadows, through the frost, through the silence, beyond the last village, in forgotten lands where even wolves dared not tread, they roamed. Their presence was marked by a sudden oppressive stillness. No wind stirred, no snow crunched, no branches creaked. It was as if nature itself held its breath in their wake. The first sign of their coming was the ice, but not ordinary ice. This was glass-like, veined with cracks, as though holding echoes of the past within its depths. It crept up windows, slithered through doorways, and smothered the flames in the hearth. Warmth fled, and the fire's glow dimmed as though cowering in fear. And then the echoes began. Villagers spoke of voices trapped in the ice. They whispered through dreams, mimicking lost loved ones, promising warmth beyond the cold. Those who listened, who followed the calls, never returned. The elders warned that to meet the gaze of the empty ones was the beginning of the end. They had no eyes, only hollow voids that consumed all light. To be caught in their sight was to feel memories unravel, emotions fade, like wax melting into nothingness. One night, a hunter named Elias crossed the protective wards of the village. The voices had haunted his dreams for too long, calling to him in the windless night. It was his wife's voice. "Do you hear me, Elias?" He knew it well. Every memory, every smile, every farewell. "Find me?" Determined, he set out. He wore thick furs, his hunting knife strapped to his belt. But the chill that gripped his soul was beyond what any garment could shield. When he reached the forest, time seemed to halt. The trees stood frozen, their limbs encased in solid ice. The world had lost its sound. Even his breath no longer carried noise. Then he saw them. Figures drifted through the mist. Were there dozens? Hundreds? Their cloaks looked woven from ice itself. No fabric could be so bitterly cold. Their eyes were empty, yet Elias knew they were watching him. He could not move. It was as if his feet had sunk into the frost, his heart freezing in his chest. One figure stepped forward. Its hand, adorned with long, glistening claws, rose toward him. An unbearable cold spread through his body. A thought, not a voice, echoed in his mind. "Stay." It was not a plea. It was a command, undeniable, unshakable. Elias wanted to step back, to flee, but his body no longer belonged to him. The blood in his veins had turned to ice. His vision darkened. The cold had not taken his flesh. It had claimed his soul. Days later, the villagers found him in the forest. Frozen, motionless. His eyes had become hollow voids that devoured the light. He was one of them now, and through the nights, the echoes never ceased, for they were always calling for the next.